because now we are at the end of one of the creational cycles. We are at the end of the 5th creation, and apparently humanity could harvest the crucial experience of how to counter and resist the Satanic principle. Just on the information basis. It's not that humanity as a whole is out of the danger zone, but the lesson has been learned. Some human beings managed to resist and not fall for the concept. And by doing that, Gaia could learn what it needs to resist and not fall for the concept. So what needed to be harvested has been harvested. So now the entire layer where this experiment was set up, they can cut it off instantly. They can say,
you mean the black-goo then, or the
the alliance of civilizations that started this entire cycle. They can close the experiments. They could allow Gaia to heal her 12 parts back into one. So the pressure in the fractal is now very high also for the individual plane to reintegrate all these different incarnations back into the higher selves of our human souls. So the entire mess came to an end, and the only thing that is a bit difficult at the moment, people don't realize it, because most of them are still traumatized to a state where they are just mental beings caught in mental illusions. And the entire mental plane, as long as you run on personalities, it's just mental, is by the physical concept an echo room. The mind is a tool to predict future. You take past experiences, overlay concepts of past experiences to calculate a likely future outcome, which is the result of what you do or don't do. So it's basically a space of overlapping echoes.
Circles.
As a calculation tool. And whenever you are limited to that tool, you don't have creative powers active, and you don't have any possibility to absorb and swallow nonlinear impulses, because it's a linear realm. And the solutions that come are nonlinear solutions. And as long as you are in a linear state of mind, you cannot pick them up. It's impossible. So this is kind of the problem we are stuck in now. Everyone wants to abort the experiment and bring humanity back, but how do you do it?
When they're mentalized.
When they're mentalized. So it needs billions of individual stories where the nonlinear perception and the nonlinear love-based consciousness is forced into existence. And this goes by pain. So if from all the concepts we have seen, like, okay, we need another cycle because it's not solved yet, there it was more Gaia will split into more timelines. Humans that made it go into one, humans that didn't make it go into another timeline, into another cycle of darkness to solve their issues, because everything was in that repetitive mode. Now experiment is aborted, so it's just the questions, how do we get all the human souls back into a healed state? There's no necessity to collect more experience, because the essential experience has been harvested. And so it shifted from, we will create 4 different timelines according to state of soul development. This is not actually the plan at the moment. It's more like we will all end up in one creation, but we have a temporary lower vibrant timeline where shit needs to happen to wake up the remaining humans who are still asleep.
Which is the last now upcoming 10 years, maybe, whatever is gonna happen.
I guess we do have a landmark in 2055, which is
now upcoming in.
Which is basically the point where we hit the meteorite shower again.
So the next new meteorites coming in.
Yeah, it's
new satanic black-goo is coming in.
It's the end of the cycle. It's kind of the end of the cycle. Whatever is not in order by then is going to be destroyed by that meteorite shower.
In what way? Like, so if you are not healed as a soul, you will be cut off from the timelines, maybe, or...
If we are in 25
next
2055,
month?
no, in 2055, so in 30 years.
2050, you mean?
2055.
2055, sorry, it was like 2025. No.
If we will be evolved to a state where we can easily, by our spiritual powers, pick up a stone that is falling from the sky and softly lay it down on a hill or softly drop it into the water.
Yeah.
Just by telekinesis, means of telekinesis. Then this meteorite shower will do nothing to us. The last time it hit Earth, the entire North American continent was turned into one layer of ash, and Europe was turned into one layer of ash down to Romania.
What do you mean? It destroyed it, really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's fire raining from the sky.
2055.
2055, okay. We will hit a meteorite field, and whatever side is towards that field, or I don't know how long, how many turns Earth will do until we are through that field. It's known. It's not from the spiritual realm. It's known in astrophysics that this field does exist. And if you look into the old temples or the Stone Age temples, they were built, all of them, for exactly one reason: to warn humanity of that cycle end.
The revolution of healthy living starts here. Feel the power of sea moss, shilajit, black seed oil, and many more organic bio-based superfoods. Discover nature's strength with over 10 collections and 100 products to start living naturally. Unlock your wellness today at mymineral.com.